Thursday night baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Ivan Nova is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? Now I guess this time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're gonna
and the throw in gets away from him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 2-1 home. Strike taken, the throw. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Scotty Hayward. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And that's taken for strike one. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 25 homers and 60 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Rocco Salinas gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team.
Taken in by Encarnacion. Oh, wow, what a stop. It's late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping into the box, Ryan Cordell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just hung in there on that one. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Palehose starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Good guys held in check here. Still down 3-0. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. The first swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No balls and a strike to count. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far. This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box, he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
0-1, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt.
Count 0-2.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Yanks. So here's Daniel Palka now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Digging in, Ryan Goins.
First baseman, Ryan Goins.
First delivery to him on the way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting 5th.
So digging in now, James McCann will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scotty Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Over 1 here in the early going. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing across. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, number 38. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
At the plate, Brandon Guyer, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. They trail it. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Lane Rosa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
In now, Gary Sanchez. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess what?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W on this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Hawker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Cordell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding in, Yohan Moncada 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So stepping in, Scotty Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Number 58 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 58.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. So they get a two-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Ready now for the White Sox, James McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 38. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... In now is the Yankees DH, Lane Rosa. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edwin Encarnacion came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either. That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to.
Belted high in the air out to left. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. This offense is going to have to find a way to get going.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Plate, Didi Gregorius, and he's coming off a two-run homer his last time around. Evan Marshall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 43, Evan Marshall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambushed. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Shelby Tomlinson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Sanchez is up with it. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
And that misses. 1-1. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now that second baseman, Gio.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in, Ryan Cordell. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
First offering on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager is planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Yoán Moncada becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Into the box, Daniel Palka. Palka puts a good swing on it, and there's the ball carrying to deep right field.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first two outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Adam Ottavino takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Number 0.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Josh Osich comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a double play victim last time around. 0-1 the count. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Edwin Encarnacion goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. stepping up to the plate, James McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. It's a really good slider in this one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 38. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Shelby Tomlinson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 1 for 4. The 0-1 delivery. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brett Gardner goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Scotty Hayward is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And there's number 8.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping up now, Brandon Geyer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. His prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Encarnacion is there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The New York Yankees posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Rocco Salinas earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Ivan Nova struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.